Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do-or-die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, towing the slab in today's game, J.P. Sears. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ripped on a line. And a quick out, number 1. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest. It's singing their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, Boog. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
Jonathan Aranda will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Alejandro Kirk stands in now and watches strike 1. Kirk went deep in his most recent game. To third. And that's a fair ball.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So 2 down, digging in, Isaac Paredes. That's a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a pitch. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Lone Depot Park. And our pitcher in this game, Patrick Sandoval. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Xander Bogaerts leading things off and takes a strike. That one drilled left field. Rosarena makes the grab, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And first offering is fouled off. Sandoval. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Outside with a breaking ball.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
That catches the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air to left center. Rosarena grabs it on the run. Scoreless after 1. Wild Card Series Game 2. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Sears in his 4th year, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Sears back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Palacios in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Randy Rosarena, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Base is empty with 2 away. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
This one in the air. Bogarts. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jurickson.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Here's the 0-2. On a line out towards center. Thomas right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Baden getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Come on, 1 strike.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next to hit, Chas McCormick. Just missed. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Ortiz. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We played 2 full. The All-Stars lead it 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Alec Thomas.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got him. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Bunting for a hit. Walker. It's safe at first. A bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
One gone, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Roll to short, could be 2. Bogarts over to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The All-Stars with the lead 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Paredes. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Bogarts now. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
So up next, Richie Palacios. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Tying run is at first here in game 2 of the wild card series. Bogarts dives back. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Around second is Bogarts. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Back-to-back singles, showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. Fly to left his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's down and away.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 now. Called strike right there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. We're tied at 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's Christian Walker. Fly to left his first time.
Walker.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now
nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, and just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Profar digs in now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Palacios on third. Walker at first. 2 out of the inning. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. To the right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. All tied 1-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. That one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one hammered center field. McCormick ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Isaac Paredes. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Yeah, there's the strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
1 down, base is empty. Here's a high chopper. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Now here is Lenny Sosa. He's 0 for 1. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 4th, and here is Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brett Beatty now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. In for a strike. Good slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. 2 gone now.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chas McCormick will hit next. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one to first. Steer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sears back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's down and in.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back on this one. He brought it back.
Well, that would have been huge if it would have snuck over the glove to take the lead, but great athleticism at the wall, goes up and brings back a homer.
Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. First time up was a pop out. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Halfway home. All even. One piece. Wild Card Series Game 2. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Sosa makes the play, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So the batting order turns over, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2.
That's off the corner.
All tied up here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. That's to third. Paredes gets it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, a tremendous stop there. Looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
Richie Palacios digs in now. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alec Thomas. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. May have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
And now Jonathan Aranda, 0 for 2 in this one.
They can take the lead in a variety of ways, so this comes down to the batter's ability to stay in control and wait for a good pitch to do something with.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a count 1-2. Thomas stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and give the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one hooked foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson.
The right fielder, Alec Burleson.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
Walker.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. JoJo Romero up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Garcia getting cranked up as well. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground might be 2. On to second to get one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Profar down. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing at a ground ball. Sosa. That's the third out. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. Down to third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there. So digging in, Lenny Sosa. That's inside. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Ground ball right side. Walker takes it to the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Ball 1, no strikes. This one chopped to first. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
JoJo Romero on the pitch here.
Romero.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now here is Brett Beatty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And fouled off. Ball to strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third. Off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And now it's going to be Chaz McCormick. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Throw into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Catcher.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Go-ahead run is at third. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Outside low, ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the late stages of game 2. And that's outside. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jojo Romero departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Drew Pomeranz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Duran pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 4, Richie.
And here is Richie Palacios. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's outside. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 2 of the wild card series. And it is 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Arozarena makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Kelly.
Now pitching, Kevin Kelly. Leading for Colombia, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
Outside, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to third. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Alex Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Alec Thomas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is hammered right field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now it's the right fielder, Jarren Duran. Right through there for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Runner at second, 2 down. And now it's even up. And there's a ball. And that misses off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Aranda in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit.
Burleson.
Estrada in his 3rd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Just missed.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And there's a strike.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's out to center field. And a base hit. Profar climbs
Now
in on that left side. 0 for 3 in this one.
Profar.
First pitch, not close. Walker stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Missing inside, and the count's even at 2. Man at first, 1 away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, the All-Stars out front 4-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Jansen fires. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So he gets on base, an elimination game, 1 at a time, right?
And all of a sudden the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
At the plate, Isaac Paredes. Walker. 1 at second. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Lenny Sosa will hit next. And that misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. And that one fouled off. Jansen is just 1 strike away. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. The All-Stars sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.